we are currently witnessing the rise of the humanoid robot. So recently we have seen many companies that are developing humanoid robot, doing like different kind of implementation, whether it is in factories, restaurant, or even at home. So are we like entering the era of humanoid robot implementation? Actually, we have seen for the last maybe 2 or 3 years the rise of humanoid robot. It started with like Tesla humanoid robot, and then we have seen like some robot developed by OpenAI, and also like maybe last year we have seen the robot X1 by X1 technology. And since like we have seen this kind of robot, there has been a lot of information and a lot of news about the rise of development of humanoid robot and has been implemented into so many applications. But actually, recently we have seen like a new type of robot which is being developed by Chinese companies. One of the famous one is Unitree. So it's a kind of very simple humanoid robot, maybe almost like less about 1 meter height, and I have seen like a lot of application. I've seen a lot of videos. Many companies actually are trying to develop an implementation for this robot. And actually, like the last December, I have visited Robotics, which is the biggest robotics expedition in Japan, and have seen like so many companies are actually using this robot to develop new type of robot application. We have seen like the sophisticated movement of the Unity robot, and it can even copy the human motion. And it has shown like many companies are trying to develop new type of application using this type of robot. So maybe it could be some kind of new revolution in the humanoid robot, especially that the robot is very simple and is very cheap. And actually, the company can make mass production of this robot. And it's not like just only one. It's not the only company. I have seen several like Chinese companies are developing humanoid robot. Very few actually they're using full size with legs, but the most of the companies actually developing the humanoid robot with upper body. So only just the upper body with the chest, the head, and the arms. And the legs actually they're not using legs; they're just using mobile platform. And this kind of robot actually it's more effective in terms of implementation because using like mobile platform is much easier to control and is also in terms of power is more power efficient than electric robot and it's very stable. And I've seen several companies actually that are using this kind of robot for some application, like using it for like delivering product inside the shop. It can interact with maybe people in a very easy way. So most of I have seen that actually recently, especially in robotics, in the what called IREX, the International Robotics Expedition in Tokyo, and also like last month in April, I have seen like a new expedition for humanoid robot. This is actually the first time that like we have a special expedition for humanoid robot. Actually, it was very small. Like I guess not, I haven't seen that much companies, but actually like this shows the importance of this kind of technology, and we're expecting maybe the rise of this kind of robot in the coming years. But still, maybe we really say that actually we can see a lot of humanoid robot maybe in the market in the coming years. I think we still have to wait because I think Unity maybe it shows very high performance, but I think maybe we need sometimes to test it because based on my experience with Chinese companies, sometimes they produce like have mass production of a single type of robot, but maybe mass production because when you overflow the market and the expectation is very high, and when actually customers they find that there's a mismatch between their high expectation and the reality of the technology, then maybe the trust in the technology will go down. That's why I think maybe we need to wait for some time. But I think maybe we will see like a change. Especially, I think maybe we will see a lot of humanoid robot. But in terms of mass application, real application, maybe we need to wait at least for some times before we can see a real application. But I think maybe like a Unitree will play an important role in the market and in the implementation of robot technology, especially humanoid robot technology. I hope you have benefit from today's talk. Until I see you again, thank you for watching.